Hello everyone, it's Tail here, and I'm commentating on some live action. Well, it's not live because it's recorded and I'm commentating on it. It's post-commentary, I guess. I recorded this a few days ago. Multiplayer action, and I didn't do live commentary at the time because I wanted to concentrate. So I'm going to commentate on it after the fact. Now, here I am in the SE5A on the new grounds. No, it's not. New Wings server, I think it is. I've temporarily forgotten the name of it, but I'm sure if you play Rise of Light multiplayer, you'll know the one I mean. The server is fairly empty at this point, so I decided, because normally I do bombing, I thought, okay, I'm going to give some dog Feetin a try, dog fighting, in an SE5A. So here I am, just taking off. There's a couple of HPs, AI HPs up in the sky. I'm going to fly around, try and get some practice in on my dogfighting skills, and we'll see how I do. You can probably guess I don't do particularly well, but I think I'm beginning to make improvements, at least in terms of defensive aerial fighting. My gunnery still needs a lot of improvement, but I think I need to work on the curves of my joystick to get the best out of that. Anyway, here I am, a few thousand feet above the front lines. There's a friend of mine in the below right there in another plane. Might be a camel. And I'm just kind of flying along, and then you see he gets attacked. So I think, okay, time for me to strike. So I'm going to try and come in from behind on this guy who's probably unaware that I am even here. I managed to get some long range shots in. Doesn't seem to be too perturbed until now when he breaks off, and it's a DR1, which is my worst nightmare. I think this one is piloted by a guy named J2 Bidu, or Baidu, or Bidu, not too sure of the pronunciation, but I'll say Bidu. So what's my tactic here? Well, I'm in an SE5A. I quite plainly cannot outturn the DR1. So therefore my thinking is that I have to use vertical fighting. I have to try and climb and dive in order to outwit my opponent, which I proceed to do. Then we get my friend who's still in on the action here, so there's two of us against this DR1, which helps, of course, because they're slippery customers. I find it difficult to boom and zoom on these guys because you try the booming and they just kind of turn away and you can't get shots and you have to zoom up again. Nearly hit my friend there, but got away with it. He's still on my tail. This is basically how it works, really. I just go in loops. I've been hit, as you can see. I'm trailing something, probably fuel. Yeah, I just end up looping all the time and trying to kind of do a half turn at the top of the loop, so I come down in a different direction. And it seems to work very well to avoid being hit, but I find it hard to get on the tail of my opponent. Here it's a little bit easier because I've got someone else to distract him, so he isn't constantly on my tail. But as you can see there, it's just turned right back onto my tail again. So I climb. My friend is still in action. I think he might be in another SE5. Can't quite get a good enough look at him to see what it is he's flying. I know there are camels on this map and dolphins. I think I accidentally pressed the trigger there. Now he's doing the climbing and the turning, which means I should have an advantage, I would have thought, but I mean, I'm not an expert. If any of you have any tips for me, and please do leave them in the comments, as long as they're constructive. I would greatly appreciate them. Well, no, they've been hit, so it's probably going to be game over pretty soon for me here. I think I don't know why I shot there. That was a bit weird. I've been hit again. I think I prefer to fly planes like the SE5 and the SPAD. You know, stable booming and zoomers. Really, I've tried the Camel online. and Newports, planes like that, but I just can't seem to keep them stable. Every time I turn, they just kind of want to spin out, or I can't seem to get to grips with the manoeuvrability. So my feeling is, at least try and fly over a plane that isn't going to spin out every 5 seconds. Take a pot shot at the guy there, but I don't think I hit him. And now I'm doing it into a turn fight, which I shouldn't be doing. But my energy is pretty much gone, I think, by this point. We're very close to the ground. Airspeed isn't great. And I try and run away. But I think my goose is cooked. Oh no, he's turned away. Okay. Oh no, there goes my wing. So obviously pulled too many G's trying to turn around, and boom, there we go. Who shot me there? Oh, it's Autobert. I apologise. I thought it was Badu. Maybe he was involved somewhere. I'm not sure. He's certainly involved in the next one, I think. So yes, salute Autobert. Thank you for the fight. Good fighting. We fought like dogs with wings. Now here we go again. I'm over the lines, minding my own business, and here I think I get jumped, but from a weird angle. It comes in from the front right, and it's another DR1. Everyone likes to fly DR1s on this map, it seems, which is bad news for me. So once again we go into the trademark tail-mange defensive manoeuvre, flying up and down like a magnificent man in a flying machine, which is what I am. Well, I'm a man. Technically, I'm a man. A magnificent one, I'm not too sure. But anyway, flying around. Even as I watch this, I'm trying to turn my head as if I've got TrackIR on, which obviously I don't. Even if I did, it wouldn't make any difference, because this is a video. I'm getting roundly punished here. He's not hit anything vital yet, thank God. By vital, I mean something which puts oil in my face or blood in my eyes. I can deal with losing a bit of fuel. I think I basically decided, you know what, I'm going to run away. Like a coward. But running away is a viable tactic. And in real life, obviously with this I have a virtual life which is cheap. Real lives are not so cheap, therefore if you're going to lose, run away. Usually advantage of your airplane, which in this case is speed, to extricate yourself from the situation and try again, which is what I do. So I've gone away from this guy, and then I've come back and I spot him again. I think it's the same person. I think, you haven't seen me. I'm going to try the same trick with you, my little friend. So here I am, kind of coming in from his side. I perhaps probably should have done a bit more work in trying to get above and behind him. But I thought, hey, what the hell? And I'm going to use the situation. Here I think he spots me from pretty far out, so we're going for a head-on here. Fire some crap shots. You can see what I mean about the gunnery. May have got a couple of hits there on the wings. Nothing really useful. Here we are once more into the dance of death. Yeah, not much to say really, I suppose. It's just, I'll leave it for you guys to commentate, I suppose, in the comments. That's what they're for. Help me. What am I doing wrong here? What can I do? I guess part of the problem I have is until I sort out the gunnery aspects of my joystick parameters, then even getting on the tail of some of these, it's going to be tricky to get some good shots. The problem I have with my stick, I don't know if it's because it's second hand or not. It kind of, I think I mentioned it before, when you push forward, it kind of catches a bit halfway through pushing forward, so it's not completely smooth. And it makes it very hard to make very slight fine adjustments, because you try and pull back a little bit and it kind of sticks, so you have to put a bit more force in, and you pull it back too far. Yeah, that seems my problem. So maybe it's because I got a second hand one. I don't know if there's a way I can get inside the workings of this joystick and oil it or something like that. Might try googling that with the Saitek and see if that's something you can do without destroying it. So knowing my luck, I will render it useless. Yeah, so still on my tail, still managed to kind of climb, although I can outclimb him enough to avoid getting shot there. But yeah, it's basically just trying to defend myself, and there I get hit. I think I climbed too much and he was able to use some bit of speed to get an angle on me, and my engine has been popped. My eyes and goggles are covered with a greasy red substance. That's when you know death is at hand. I'm struggling to try and see where he is. Not that it would make much difference if I did see where he was. And yeah, now it's time to just try and fly away. But he's already right behind me, so I pull up. Gets a few good shots on me. And I don't think I'll be able to... Yep, I spin out on the way down, and boom! I explode in a fiery ball of flame. And that was Bidoo. Bidoo shot me down. Salute, Bidoo. Thanks for killing me. That was that. I've still got my hay fever. I don't know if you can hear it with my nasally tones. But hopefully by next month it will go away once the grass stops having sex in the air. Here I spot an AI Gother having a bit of trouble. And it proves the Gother is a tricky beast to fly. I don't know what he's trying to do, to be honest. He's not spinning out. He seems to kind of get control and then just think, oh no, I'm gonna roll over again. There he goes. So I thought I'd just include this because it's kind of amusing. I wouldn't like to be the gunners on that plane. I decided to give him a few pot shots in case he recovers, but he won't. Down he goes. I think at this point I just decided, look, there's no point shooting this guy because he's going to be dead very soon. Save your bullets. As he tumbles to the ground. On a dinner date with death. And there we go. AI Gother is down. It most certainly is. So that was that. And here I'm back. I think I'm chasing down something I've spotted here. As I'm coming into this thing, I'm trying to work out what the hell is this? It looks like a bomber, but not like a Gother, and not like a HP. As we get closer, I managed to work out what it is. For some reason, the makers of this map decided to include Felix stows. You can take off in a Felix stow on the Allied side and a Panzer Brandenburg on the central side for whatever reason, and here I'm getting shot at by the Felix stow, I think, who thinks I'm an enemy. These might be new players, I think. So I decided to kind of try and protect this guy since we're on enemy lines right now. He seems to be just bombing the lines. I noticed something behind me, so I make a roll here and make a half-hearted attempt to shoot it, and what do you know, it's a DR1. Again, a half-hearted attempt to get some shots in. I'm not going to get many other chances to do that, so you may as well spray and pray, especially in my position. And once again, we're doing the up and down, a bit of the old in-out, in-out. I don't know why I said that. It's not in-out, in-out. That's a sexual reference. We're doing the up, down, up, down. I guess what I probably should be doing here is not just going up and down, up and down. I should, as soon as I get the opportunity, fly away at top speed and then gain some altitude and come back at him. Like that. Not like that, but you know, like that's what I should be doing. Oh, my computer's shut down. Hold on, monitor went blank, and I get shot, and he collides with me, which is fair enough. It happens. Even the most experienced pilots, I give him a little bit of a send off with my guns, and boom, I'm just a pile of wood and flesh on the ground. And you can hear bits of me falling all over the place. And that was Autobert. He says sorry, and I say no problem. Salute. Alright, so back in the air, I spot somebody flying around. My nose is now beginning to clog up. So you can expect my voice to deteriorate as we continue. Perhaps I should just stop talking for a little while and let you enjoy the majesty of this footage, because I don't really have very much to say about it. I'm just including the commentary because I guess that's what people watch my videos for. Certainly not the flying prowess. But anyway, I will shut up for a few minutes and let you just enjoy my attempt at booming and zooming. So here I am again talking to you. After that, I've discovered that I now have two DR1s chasing me, so I decided to run away, which I succeed at doing with my superior speed capabilities. Yeah, firing at me, which from far out, but they're not really hitting anything, so that's all good. And then in a few seconds, I will have completely escaped, and they give up. Though I think actually I might cut ahead. I'm still running away at this point, and when the cut occurs I will still be running away, but an event happens which causes me to about turn, and that event is about to occur. Wait for it. Here we go. So you can see I'm still running away, I'm still being chased by this lone DR1, and I receive some aid from my friend. There he comes, bouncing the DR1 from behind, and I think, okay, here we go, time to turn around and help this guy out. There he goes, and I think now also the second DR1 has come in, so I have to turn my attention to that guy. We're in the middle of an aerial foursome right now. But I get popped in the head. The other DR1 has turned around and cocked me off. I don't know what that means, cocked me off, but I just decided to say it anyway. Something has fallen off me, I think. I guess the other SC5 did what he should have done and zoomed or boomed his way out of it. So that may be him behind me popping the flare, I don't know, can't quite tell. I think that is, no, that's a DR1. And he hits my radiator or something. Yeah, I think I'm trailing fuel and steam. And the final moments of this video are about to commence, I'm afraid. But it was fun, actually, flying around. I think what I enjoyed most was not... Oh, I think I managed to hit a plane there without really knowing it or having anything to do with it, and I fall to my death, shed my wings, and I contemplate how my life led up to this way as I die. There we go. But yeah, I enjoyed flying around like an idiot, and that's it. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.